Beverley is a proud Cardiff graduate in mining geology, just like the Chair of Council, Pat Young, with over 40 years' experience in the international energy sector. Beverley is founder and managing partner of Clean Growth Investment Management. It's a venture capital fund investing in early-stage UK clean tech companies. And she's the CEO of Carbon Limiting Technologies. A recognised leader in the field of clean technology investment, Beverley was awarded an OBE in 2023 for services to net zero innovation. She's chair of the investment committee at Great British Energy and a fellow of the Energy Institute. And by the way, Beverley worked on an oil rig shortly after graduation, and she was the subject of an ITV documentary, Women Working Offshore. So we are honoured to have Beverley with us today, and she's going to share some congratulatory words with you. Beverley.
Do not go gentle into that good night. Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, proud families, and most importantly, graduates, congratulations. I sat roughly where you're sitting now, one of the first women to study mining geology at Cardiff, and often the only woman in the room. Being in the minority has its advantages. When you're the only one, everyone remembers you. And it just means someone has to go first. It might as well be you. Last summer, I watched my own daughter graduate, and somewhere between the pride and emotion, I had a slightly alarming realization. It was 40 years since I graduated. So I organised a class of 85 reunion. We watched Wales beat Italy. I should say the highlight was watching my daughter graduate. But Wales won. Some of those friends I hadn't seen in decades, and we picked up exactly where we left off. The friendships you make here, in the lab, on the field trips where everything goes wrong, in the pub afterwards, those are for life. Invest in them. They will matter more than you know. Now back to 1985. I had a plan, and like most good plans, it lasted about 6 weeks. I stayed on in Cardiff, selling double glazing by day and working nights in the burger bar to clear my overdraft, eating chips with curry sauce from Caroline Street after last orders. If you know, you know. Eventually, I went home to Suffolk. Underground mining jobs for women were scarce, to put it politely. So I pivoted to petroleum geology. I spent a week walking around Aberdeen, CV in hand, knocking on doors. It worked. Shell hired me. Soon after, my mum needed help with the mortgage, so the round-the-world trip I planned went on hold. But Shell hosted me to Brunei, largely, I suspect, because I'd asked them often enough. From there, work took me around the world. Not the route I'd planned, a better one. The lesson. There is always a way, even if it's not the one you first thought of. Don't fall in love with your plan that you miss the opportunity standing right next to it. Outside of work, I took up scuba diving, eventually reaching instructor-examiner level. What it taught me was unexpected: leadership, and how to stay calm 30 meters down when things go wrong. The things you do outside work aren't a distraction, they're part of building your career. And a word about people. When you can do someone a favour, do it. Not because you'll get something back, though often you will, but because careers are built on relationships. A door opened for me in Aberdeen by someone who didn't have to, changed the course of my life. My career has taken sharp turns, and yours will too. I spent years developing oil and gas fields. Now I run the Clean Growth Fund, 100 million backing clean UK technology companies. Poacher turned gamekeeper, you might say. I'd call it growth. I followed my instinct. Net zero isn't just the right thing to do. It's a multi-trillion-pound market. And the world needs people who understand the earth beneath their feet and can build what comes next. That's exactly what you have. Use it. In 2023, I was awarded an OBE for services to net zero innovation, the highlight of my career. But it didn't come from doing the easy thing. It came from backing my convictions when the conformist path was right there. Independent thinking is uncomfortable. It's also what matters most. There is a Welsh proverb, gorau arf dysg. The best weapon is learning. You have just spent years learning how to think, how to interrogate data, challenge assumptions, and deal with complexity. That is rare and powerful. The world you're graduating into needs people who aren't afraid to ask hard questions, who knock on doors, ask for opportunities, and change their minds when the evidence demands it. Great British Energy, where I serve as non-executive director, exists because the world needs exactly the skills you've built. That's not an abstract ambition, it's a job description, and it has your name on it. Wherever you go from here, go with curiosity, go with generosity, go with perseverance to keep knocking on doors. And if you're heading out to celebrate tonight, chips with curry sauce, Caroline Street. Trust me. Do not go gentle into that good night. Dylan Thomas told us to rage, rage against the dying of the light. You are earth scientists and engineers. That light is now quite literally in your hands. Go rage. Congratulations to all of you. Now go and do something remarkable.